So good morning, welcome to episode 18. So Friday morning, about to do some more. I've been around last weekend I think it was, and I've done all the seam seal, getting ready to paint. I was going to use the air line and blow any dust off the inside and off the outsides and everything before I put some paint on. As you can see here, I've got the brake backing off, the mounting bracket for the brake backing that goes on the caliper bolts, ready to drop the axle down. Got the shock absorber off this side, need to get the shock absorber off the other side. The bottom nut is seized, so I'm going to have to chisel that off. And then the compressor's broke again, so all I was doing, like the air regulator's gone, all I was doing was, it was this way around, plugging the air line in, and this snapped again. So this was the second tap from the air regulator. The air regulator's over on the bench, but anyway, yeah, that bust. So they must have made of Chinesium. They're so thin, it just snapped off again. So I bought this last week. I've got a Sealy one, so hopefully that's going to be better quality. So it's got a shoulder there where it screws in, so hopefully that's going to be stronger. But so there's the air regulator. Now that was on here like this. If I just screw that back on, so that's like that. All I was doing was plugging the air line into the end of here, and it just snapped. So then got to get the remnants out of here again with my stud extractor, and it just wouldn't budge. So I tried heat on it, and as you can see, I started to melt that bit of plastic, so I took that off, and all it's done is crack the housing, you see. So I won't get another Clark one. I've ordered one off Amazon, come tomorrow. But for now, what I'm going to do is, because I want to use my airline to dust off, so I've got two options. I either just fit that straight on there, like so, without a pressure regulator, because all I'm doing is blowing air off, and it's only, I don't need to adjust the pressure for the airline, do I? And then I might do some sandblasting later. So, just done some painting, just clean my brush, just move that. So, oh, I need to put that away. That's the extractor that I was using, this Hilker kit that I bought. Good kit, got it from Screwfix. Much better than the cheapo nasty easy outs. But zip, just going to do this one-handed. There we go. Yeah, some good sizes there, so that will come in. But the what was I saying? Let's balance you on here, and then I can do this. I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, that older one before was rubbish, but I put too much sealer on it, so it won't come out. Too much liquid PTFE. Then the other thing I've done is I've got the seats on it because I've been painting. I've moved the rear seats out, they're just down here. I need to put that away. That'll go in that cupboard over there. But on the sandblast cabinet, these replacement screens here, these acetate screens, they're really expensive for what they are. So Amazon, good old Amazon, A3 heavy duty clear acetate sheets, 240 micron thick, right? Because I'm sticking them on with electrical tape anyway. Look at that, just the right size. And I think, what, how many is there? 10 sheets was like £9.99, so like £1 each instead of like £10 for one. And then the other thing I've done is given those two coats of zinc rich paint. Now where have I put that? That's down here somewhere. Right, it's over there, it's general light stuff anyway. So that, new nuts, same with the washers, cleaned up the rubbers, they're ready to go on. I had to tap out and run a dye down the new seat belt bolts that I've bought. So they're 1 inch long, 7/16 UNF thread, but they're like zinc coated or something, and the coatings meant the thread was wrong. So they're going there now, so they're ready to go. They're high tensile. I just need to paint those. I need a coat of black, which I'll probably do later because I've just done a coat of silver. And then let's show you this. So what I did was I just put my air connector straight in for now, so I could just blow the dust off. So hang on, if I get my light. So you can see there, I've just put a coat of paint on there. That's that epoxy 1-to-1 stuff, light grey. Same on the inside. I've done that fully wing, that wing full, gone around, done the floor things, but there's a problem. There's a bit that I've missed. Same here, I've just done that side section. Up in that front corner I've not done, and there's a reason. I'll show you in a minute. We'll come round and I'll show you. I'd forgotten to seal it and clean it up, so I'll have to do that before the floor goes in. And then I've done that side as well, and then that'll all get a coat of wax. The main bits like this where I've not put so much on, it doesn't matter because that was okay. So yeah, in here, this corner here, I've forgotten to like put seam sealer on where I drilled out all the old spot welds. And then this bit, I've not ground that weld back either. So I need to grind that weld back. Need to get the finger sander in there and grind that weld back so that the floor will sit in properly. And then I just need to clean this edge up and paint that bit. You can see it's starting to rust a bit, so needs a bit of attention before the floor goes in. We've just got a box come from LR Direct, so we've got a load of stub seals, axle seals, FTC 4785G, they're core to core. So I think we've got 5 of them because we had to order 5. We've then got a pack of, is it 10 locking washers, FTC 3179, ready for doing the discs. We've got the giant Jubilee clip to hold on the gator onto the self-leveling strut. We've got one of the clips to hold the smaller bit of the gator on, 2 of them because I need 2 of them. We've got a lot of these little plastic rivets for holding the screws in on the fuel gauge cover. Then we've got, going to fall off, blade nipples because we need them, 2 packs of them. We've got, these are the bolts, stupid little bolts, SH 60471L, and the 1/4 UNF. They're the bits that hold the back plate on. I've had to get rid of some bleed nipple caps, dust caps. That's those. Then we've got a seal for that fuel access cover plate, the screws that hold that down, and then we've got a new breather hose because that had gone for the fuel tank. Right, put all these away. And then I have got a couple of other bits coming from John Craddock's because they didn't have the larger diameter clip. So I do want to do some more cleaning up, some more painting this weekend. Getting ready to start moving forward. Put that over there for now. Right, so Saturday afternoon, it's probably about 2:30. What have I been doing? I don't know where I've got to. So yesterday, was it yesterday? I finished sandblasting vertical calipers. They've had 3 coats of high temperature brake paint. So there's one there, there's one here. Today I've sandblasted the exhaust bracket. the hanger at the back, done that one. Oh, I know what I've done. So there's something missing down there. So I've got the axle out, but the trailing arms, can't get them out of the bushes. So I'm going to have to cut the nuts off. But if you look at the, I mean, you might not be able to see because of the light. You can't see because of the light. I'm going to have to bring it around this side. So I'll do it in a minute. But yeah, axle's out, got the ball joint undone. I'd already undone that actually. So I've got the shock absorber off the other side. Got the brake back plate off the other side. Undid these bolts where the trailing arms go through the axle. Just knocked out the top pin because I'd already done that. Already got the prop shaft disconnected. Supported it, the chassis on axle stands. These are loose here, these aren't tight. But just there for security. Drop the axle down. And yeah, I couldn't get these out of the chassis mount bush. But what's this thing here? So I'm going to have to cut the bolts off, I think, there. Take the whole thing out, but I might be able to do it. I'm going to soak them in penetrating fluid, see if I can get them moving. But I bought an air chisel. That might knock them out with a punch. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just going to bring the axle back in. I've took it out for loads of reasons. One, it's that much of a mess. And then I'll drop the airframe down and everything into the ball joint and stuff. But I've taken it out because it's that much of a mess to clean it up outside. But also, when I do the brake discs, get the drive flange out of that side. That wall's too close on that side. And then also it gives me a chance to clean up around here. De-rust, rust-free paint, chassis paint. Got new mounting rubbers to go on bump stops. Same the other side. Yeah. But now I've got a clear way to get at the airframe, you see, to get the airframe out. I'm going to drop the exhaust off as well, because it's knackered anyway. So I'm going to take that off. Again, then I'll have plenty of space. And I'll fit a new exhaust before I put the axle in. Make it easier, won't it? Yeah, look at how knackered that bush is. It's dreadful. Yeah, I don't know what these little things are here. They're weird. And obviously it's had some banging there. But yeah, I've had enough now for today. I might do a bit more tomorrow. But let's just get the axle in and I'll show you the axle. So there's the axle. So we're going to have new discs. Couldn't undo these, but luckily because of the way they're bent, I'm wondering if they're like that from the factory, because the springs then just unscrew. We need new clips there so I can knock them out, and it's all going to get a good wire bushing. The breather hose has been ground through at some point somewhere. There. That probably needs to be fair, but I can replace that. I've got some pipe to do that with. Yeah. That ABS sensor didn't want to come out of that side. That's the loom there off the axle. Yeah, we'll just shove it back onto the car for now. And then it needs to go at the back there, really, where the welder is. The welder can go down that side. And then the axle can go across the back. Yeah, I need to get those trailing arms off, the airframe off, exhaust, rear section exhaust off, mid section exhaust off. But I'm not doing that today. Might do some of that next week. Oh yeah, just before I go, I know what else I've done. Taken my overalls off, just gone out the door. Remembered I've not brought this back in yet, so yesterday I wire brushed the Bose strut, coat of rust inhibitor. This morning, coat of etch primer, and then 3 coats of this blue, which is not quite right. but it's nearly right. I probably can't do it. See if I can flip it. There you go. You see, it's too light. That's how it should be. But it'll do. I'm not painting it again. It'll do. Right. See you next time.